Hello, my name is Adonis, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love or loss spread for all of my fellow Virgos out there. So let's get after it. Oh, okay, here we go. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What type of energies are you currently dealing with? What type of energies are my Virgos currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Virgos currently dealing with here? Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Some cards that I need to see. Here we go. All right, right now you are High Priestess energy. So you're using your intuition, okay? This individual, you're using your intuition. This person is also using their intuition to kind of figure out what's what here. Potentially a water sign individual we're talking about here. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy here. And this person is looking to be loyal and devoted to you. Like I said, so you're using your intuition to kind of, it's like, well, okay, this person wants to be loyal and devoted to me. Okay. All right. Well, let me kind of see where this thing goes here. This individual definitely feels as if they have the higher ground here. Okay, so they feel as though they're a good fit for you. You guys have a good connection with each other. So that's definitely in the cards here with the situation. Also, this person either comes from, with the 10 of Pentacles, this person either comes from financial security or they already have a financially secure background here with the 10 of Pentacles we're talking about here. Yeah, so financial security does mean a great deal to this individual. Being financially solid, in other words. Also, we got the 9 of Cups here, representing a situation which their wishes will most definitely be fulfilled by having this relationship with you. However, we also got the Knight of Swords here, representing a situation where the Knight of Swords is interesting in this particular situation because it's kind of like a bull through a china shop. So, in other words, here is it's kind of like they're moving forward towards pursuing this relationship with you, but it's being done in somewhat of a little bit of a reckless abandonment here. So, kind of like act first, consequences be damned. We'll worry about that later, type of thing. So, and they're moving very rapidly towards their passions, pretty much cutting out any other potential suitors here, is what I'm feeling from this situation here. And they're moving very rapidly towards their passions towards you. And at this point, they kind of put it out there. You're aware of who this person is. You're aware of what their intentions are towards you. And at the moment, just like with the 3 of Wands, you're just kind of waiting to see what kind of things come over that horizon and say, okay, well, let's see where this thing takes us. I mean, you know that they're a little bit heavy-handed in their pursuit of you. And that can be a little harsh at times. But that's just, you just pretty much accept that that's pretty much their personality. So, that's the state of what that's about there. So, with that being said, let's see, what are your strengths? What are your strengths here? What are your strengths in this particular situation? What are your strengths here with this situation? What are your strengths with this situation? What are your strengths here? Okay. What cards you need to see? Cards. Ooh, I need to see. One card popped out. We're definitely going to take that one. Queen of Cups. Again, these are all of your strengths. So, Queen of Cups here. You're definitely going to be loyal and devoted to the right individual. So you are definitely going to be loyal and devoted to the right individual here, if need be. Okay. Also, we got the Queen of Wands here. You're sending out that warm, vibrating, comforting energy, and you're attracting that warm, vibrating energy as well. Also, we got the 8 of Pentacles, which means that you're not afraid to roll up your sleeves and put the hard work in and make a thing happen. So if this relationship is worth really pursuing, which is probably why you're willing to kind of deal with somewhat a little bit of harshness, I'll say, with the situation. You're willing to put the work in to kind of really make it happen. So you're really willing to roll up your sleeves and put the hard work in, the repetitive task, all of those things that it takes to make a complete, fulfilling, robust relationship. You're willing to put the work in for the right person. Okay? Also, you're looking to be happy. A long-term committed relationship, possible children in the future as well. Here, okay? In addition, here we have the Ace of Wands, which is there is a huge sexual attraction that you have for this individual here. Okay? A lot of sexual attraction you have for, and this person has for you as well. So, and that's good. You have a very healthy sexual attraction for each other here. Now, what's interesting here is also two things that are interesting that stands out to me here. Okay, these are your strengths. Along with that, we have the Judgment card, the next energy. So let's just say that you are not opposed to reconnecting with an ex, depending on the reason why the relationship was dissolved in the first place. Okay, so you're open to giving anyone an honest to goodness opportunity in the department of love, and that's even an ex. And I know maybe you may not think that, oh, Adonis, please, not with the exes again, please. Listen, hear me out. Sometimes things have to be broken apart to come back together stronger. Okay, and there's also growth. A lot of times exes are exes for a reason. I'm not talking about somebody that you like recently broke up with, like, I don't know, last week or last month or maybe even last year, a year after that. Sometimes, especially with everything changing so rapidly with this, I can't say it. I don't want to get this video demonetized, but with the current situation with the CV-19 and all that, people have changed. People have really come around to a different way of thinking. So you never know. And, you may be pleasantly surprised with the level of maturity in a lot of these cases with these individuals. So keep that in mind. But in the cards here, I'm seeing this. Also, conversely, you're not afraid with the Five of Pentacles to kick somebody to the curb if need be either. You're not afraid to walk away from a situation and leave a person cold if you feel as though a situation is becoming toxic. Okay? You're not afraid to kind of just kill it right there in the spot and go on to greener pasture. So, again, there's a bit of balancing act to be done there too. You're willing to kind of give someone a second chance, okay? But you're also willing to kind of shut it down quick too. So before it goes too far. So those are all your strengths here. So with that being the case here, let us see with this current situation what the potential blockages are. What are the potential blockages to this current situation? What are the potential blockages to this current situation here? What are the potential blockages to this current situation? What are the current blockages to this current situation? What are the potential blockages to this current situation? Some cards you need to see. Some cards you need to see. Some cards. Two. There you go. Ooh. Okay. So, the potential blockages to the situation is that we got a Seven of Swords here. So, there may be some sneaky behavior. Doesn't necessarily mean that the person is necessarily cheating on you per se. But it definitely does mean that they're not completely being honest with you about their previous relationship status. I do feel that. I do feel that that's really needed that really needs to be gotten to the bottom of here with that situation. Because there are some, this person's maybe being a little bit cagey or being a little bit ambiguous about their former love interest here. So you may want to see what you can see with that. As far as loyalty and devotion goes, we already know you're willing to be loyal and devoted, okay, for the right situation. But again, I really feel as though these things right here are hand in hand here with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups here. Loyalty and devotion mean a great deal, and that's very important here. Also, we know, again, taking a leadership role here. Now, depending on the individual, if a person asserts themselves and begins to kind of take control of a situation, kind of make it go, go quicker or slower if need be, but kind of, guided. Sometimes that could be looked upon as being controlling. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind there. In addition here, we got the Death card. Death card representing endings and new beginnings. And I'm going to hark back to what I said about the Seven of Swords with this particular situation. Again, I'm not saying that this person is with someone else currently. But what I am saying here is that there's done. Okay? I think that they're done, but I don't think that they're done. And what so what do I mean by, Adonis, what do you mean by done? Okay, this is what I mean by done. I mean that they could hey, we're done, we're through, and this and that. I'm not messing around with you anymore. I don't, lose my number. I'm going off. I'm moving in a different direction. But they're still communicating with the person, and it may not be in a romantic sense, but there's still a lines of communication are open, okay? And so as long as those lines of communication are open, there's always the possibility. Now, I'm getting the sense that they're pretty much telling you that they're done, and that they're not really having any communication with this other individual, or they're really not, or it's not really even coming up. And that's fair, but I think that there needs to be complete transparency with the situation, because I do feel as though that they are still communicating with an ex, and that ex, they may be done with them. They may be done with their ex, but their ex is not done with them. Okay, so that's what I'm saying here. So just be aware of that. In addition, here I believe that there is a work connection here with this Three of Pentacles. So it's a possibility that this person, that you work with this person, or you met this person from work, or that maybe even their ex is from a place where you work or something like that. So there's some type of work-related connection here with this situation as a potential blockage to the situation. Also, we have the Ten of Cups here. Someone wants to have, as I said before, long-term committed children, so forth. Someone's not so ready to have children at this point. I don't know. I don't believe it's y'all. It's possibly them, but one of you is not pretty too keen on having children right now at this particular juncture. And finally, here we have the Page of Pentacles representing communication. So, and Page of Pentacles is all about communicating. Even to the point, communication can even be in a sense of body language, kind of coming off a particular kind of way, a particular sort of way. So all of that is part of this whole minutia here of the situation. So, again, and that communication is, I don't feel like they're communicating fully about what exactly is happening behind the scenes. Again, I'm not saying this person is cheating, but they haven't exactly squashed the communication, and they haven't exactly been clear about that. You may be completely all right with it, but you got to know the nature of the conversations, because, like I said, their ex is not done with them. All right, so this is a love or loss situation. I say it's a potential love situation, as long as there's transparency, and you need to make that happen. So, with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? So many cards that I need to see. There you go. There you go. So, Spirit is saying, first off, it's going to be an adventure. It's definitely going to be an adventure. There's going to be some peaks, valleys, some twists and turns. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on here that, you know, all these death-defying acts are going to take place. That's great. It's going to be an adventure, okay? Adventure can both be a positive thing and a negative thing, you know, depending on the nature of who you are. So, but there's going to be a lot of crazy things that are going to be happening with this situation. Also, Spirit's saying, above it all, laughter. Laughter is the key to happiness. Just some things are so preposterous, you're just gonna have to laugh. You're like, just laugh. Laugh is nectar of the soul. Okay. Because keep in mind, vulnerability. There's definitely an aspect of vulnerability here. Okay, because I'm really getting a sense here that something is rotten in Denmark. Okay. And so you're going to have to make sure that, you know, you guys are on the same page. All right. So with that being said, I'm shutting this thing down now. This is a general love reading that may not resonate with everyone. But if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I'll leave the link below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. Okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts of this that do resonate with you and dismiss the rest. If you guys haven't already, please smash those likes, please please share, and absolutely subscribe. So if you guys are watching this, you know, just subscribe to my channel to be made aware of all of my future content, okay? Really appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot, all right? So with that being said, I will absolutely see you guys next time, so take care of yourself and each other, all right? See you next time.